Hey everyone, it's me, Juan, and welcome back to my channel. So, for today's video, I'll be talking to you guys on why I made this channel and why I started to do YouTube and make some random vlogs and just share my life with you guys. So, for the first reason, I would have to say is because I love what I'm doing. I love this little hobby that I'm doing for the meantime, and I hope and I wish that it just grows as the days, the weeks, and the years pass by. And second of all, I'm loving with what I'm doing. Like, I see this as so much fun, just vlogging and then just talking to you guys and for you guys to get to know who I am. Third of all is also because I want to inspire you guys, because I want to show you guys how real of a human being that I am, that I'm a real human being, that I am just as human as you guys, and to show you guys that I make mistakes too, and I'm a human being just like you guys. I'm sharing my struggles with you guys, my life stories and my paths, and where I've taken in life and where has life have taken me, and to get that inspiration from me. And the third reason I believe why I decided to start this YouTube channel is because I felt like in some way I was born to do this, especially the fact that ever since I was a little boy, I've noticed that it was so easy for me, and even till this day, to haul a crowd in, to haul an audience, and to bring an audience just chasing towards me. And even by not even having to do anything. And also, I believe that this is also happening to me because I always had so much charisma in me, and I was always such a beautiful person to people. In my soul, like, I always had such a beautiful soul to people, and I was always so sweet to people, and I was always so approachable to others. I feel like that's one of the main reasons why it was always so easy for me to haul in a crowd, even without any effort, which I think was always crazy. Like, in some case scenarios, that when I would go to school and people, without having to talk to me, they already knew my name and they already knew in some way who I am as a human being. And I always thought that that was extremely incredible. And in some ways, I was always attracting a crowd, whether I'm doing good things or bad things. And even when I'm doing bad things, like people would always get so much attention to me, like, oh my god, Juan, this and that. And also, I believe it's also because I've always had such an easy name, and especially in the Hispanic community, like, Juan is such a common name and such an easy name to remember, pronounce, and even write. So that's why I believe that. And also because of my personality, that I was always so, and even to this day, I'm still outgoing. I learned it to accept myself in so many ways and to love myself for who I am. And I'm glad that I've been inspiring others, and that's why, and that's a good reason why also I decided to make this channel for you guys, so you can get inspired. And I don't know why, for me, it was always so easy to haul in an audience and a crowd, because that would even happen to my mom too. I feel like that's such a genetic thing, because if it happened to my mom, it's happening to me now. Because, like, even when my mom was little, like, everybody in her neighborhood or whatnot, and they all knew who she was, and that ended up happening to me too. That there's even people who I haven't seen in 10 years, and they would run into me in public and they would say, hey Juan. And I was like, whoa, like I would even get starstruck, like, wow, you still remember me, and yet I only had you for one school year in my elementary school, and you transferred elementary schools, and I thought you completely forgot who I was. But it's just so incredible, like, seriously. And this is why, even in some ways, my cousins would call me to just joke around with me. They would call me Kim Kardashian, because not only that they would notice that I would have a big butt. And even when I was in middle school, a bunch of people would go crazy over my big butt, or would say like, oh my god, Juan, you have a big butt, blah 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 blah, and all those kinds of things. Or they would or I would even get stares, and even by straight guys, which I always thought that was so like, whoa, like since when like why would a straight guy would be looking at my butt? That is a question I even have. So like that's like a really good reason why like I decided to start this platform, because I love creating entertainment and getting to speak to you guys and know a general idea about things in life and in the world, and even for fun in general, not necessarily just acting like that my life is so depressing, even though it isn't. Like, no one's life really is completely depressing unless you chose it to, because let me tell you something, you guys, it doesn't rain forever. It really doesn't. So I hope like I'm motivating you guys and inspiring you guys to like become a better person, or even just for entertainment. I'm glad that you are even watching my content and seeing it grow throughout the next couple of days or maybe a couple of weeks or whatnot. So like that's one reason. The fourth reason would probably also is because I just love documenting my life. And I've noticed, you guys, that I would post so many Instagram stories and Snapchat stories. Like I would even tell myself, it's like, oh, how come I posted so much? And then I realize it's like, whoa, like you're just perfect at documenting your life. And not only in Snapchat stories and Instagram stories, even in literature, like when I'm writing or whatnot, that I would send letters to all my loved ones. And the fact that I even feel honored, and I love how they even keep letters that have been written by me. And it's just so inspiring, because like it's just so beautiful in general. So a fifth reason why I decided to start the channel is that it's fun. Like I believe that creating content in general is just so much fun, because I feel like there's no other way or platform that I can think of than doing YouTube, than there is to like express yourself by just talking and then just sharing stories to you guys, and everything that there is to me as a content creator, and even to many other content creators, which I think is just so amazing. And the haters, and I know that there'll always be haters, and haters are gonna hate, saying it's like, oh, I'm only doing this for views or for money. If that's just definitely not true. Like it's a love that I have, and I can't wait to see that love grow as like my own job or my own business, and like start a business and grow as a human being, which is just so beautiful. And the sixth reason would have to be is because I felt like I was born for making content. Like, even though I might sound stupid when I say I was born for YouTube, I feel like I was born to put myself out there. And I really truly believe that, because I feel like I'm such a different human being. I get it that we're all different our own way, but the thing is, you guys, is that I feel so different that like I feel like it's almost impossible to find another human being like me, because like, especially how I grew up here in Miami, and most of the guys out here, like a typical Miamian boy, or even Floridian in general, is like, oh, a dude that wears tank tops and loves basketball and just goes up to you and has this weird accent, and that tries to be a gangster and just goes up to you and be like, oh, yo, what's up, dog? I am your father. It's like, no. It's like, just be you. And like, and those sneakerheads or whatnot, it's like, I'm glad that I'm different and dare to be different, you guys. Because even though you might feel so detached and apart, like how I've had for so many years when I was going to school or whatnot, and I always thought that I was like a factory error or and a bunch of other crap, which is definitely not true. Is that it's just so beautiful to just be a different person, and I think that's just so amazing. Like, just embrace the package you have, and I feel like I have this power to put myself out there and to share my life with you guys and share all the funny stuff and the sad stuff and everything that there is to know me, and it's just so amazing. So that's basically it with all the few reasons why I decided to start YouTube. And I hope you like this video. I hope you go like, comment, and subscribe, and see you till the next time.